Axel. Here we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the timer button? Okay.
That's for stopping, right?
Stopping?
So
No.
both.
Both.
Okay.
So you can do the menu.
Yes.
Do we have a name incentive?
No.
Okay. Okay, what is this gonna be?
Oh,
Oh,
could you
ESA.
guess it? We're playing on hard because it makes the game run faster. Just so you know. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. This is the game that ruins people's childhoods. Crash of the Titans. I'm BetaM,
And I'm PeteThePlayer. And
and we're going to destroy this game regardless.
right off the bat, you can tell this is a really, really good speed game because you can't skip cutscenes. Yeah. It's a Crash Bandicoot game. Your good old friendly characters from the 90s that you remember and love. Just as you remember them, they are the exact same as in Crash 1, 2, and 3. No design changes, no personality changes, nothing. It's
Nothing
exactly the
controversial at
same.
all.
The gameplay is exactly the same. It's
Right.
perfect for the fans, and everybody loves this game. And you can definitely tell if you compare this to the Insane Trilogy, which is coming out in a couple of months, like 3 months or something. So this is cool, yeah.
So the reason we had to switch to the Wii version, from the Wii version I mean, was because we couldn't cope with the controls that well.
Actually kind of
And
shitty.
it turned
really.
out to not save that much time in the end.
I have been fighting evil for many centuries.
It was going to make the cutscenes more entertaining, but we can still make some work with that.
Coco should have actually gotten crushed by that cage because it has a bottom, so it just like went straight through her. Makes no sense.
Cartoon logic, Pete.
Good video game. Oops. So I hope you've been enjoying the first 2 minutes of the run so far. I know I did.
And we're immediately stopping to set some things. There we go.
So yeah, there's this glorious piggy. Is it? No, it's leapfrog mode in co-op, which the developers for some reason thought is a glorious idea to just have players switch positions whenever you jump and land. So each of these jumps Beta does, I would be player 1, and we would switch places essentially, which would require some insane coordination to even work out properly with 2 human players, so we're just turning that off.
Yep. Don't let this simple movement and stuff fool you. There's breaking to be done real soon.
Yeah. So far, I'm doing the most stuff in this run. I haven't pressed a single button so far. But yeah, that's gonna come later, maybe. Well, eventually, definitely. And Beta's doing a couple of backflips, which are a good amount higher than normal jumps, and thereby allow you to skip a couple of ledge grabs. Nothing too fancy.
Oh man.
World record pace. I mean, honestly, it might still be. So.
Could be actually, yeah. If you want a little background, me and Pete are basically the main runners. What are you doing? Or actually, I am the main runner. I'm the main runner because Pete makes mistakes all the time. I never makes mistakes. Never make mistakes.
Made us. So yeah, there aren't that many runners for this game anyway. There are like how many? 3, 4? 4? Is 4 correct? It's you, me, Kagemura. Is anyone else on the run of this game?
Nobody's active right now.
Wait, no, there were like these 2 guys who did a co-op run.
Yeah. Scott Fuddle.
Fuddle and someone else. I don't remember. But yeah, there you go. We are like literally half of this speedrunning community of this game.
And here comes the first skip. Going to basically boost over this Uka wall.
So it's also pretty much the hardest skip.
Need to get there.
Oh my god, dude. This is so awful.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get your bearings. Nope, didn't get it.
Close.
Nope.
This jump is really hard.
There we go.
Okay, so essentially all you really have to do is...
Out, out, Pete.
oh yeah.
Pete, pay attention. You didn't pay attention. You did the wrong thing.
Chill.
No. No.
Whoops, that's just a cutscene. It's not too long, is it? No. Anyway, this introduces the Titans, which are important to this game, but it's kind of odd, questionable. Whatever.
We can skip this anyway.
Yeah.
Very easily. However, this next Uka wall also proves to be quite a challenge like the first one, but at least there's no slope surface to make it a problem. Just need to get the timing right. Almost.
That could have been it. That's so close.
No. No.
Oh, fuck.
No.
These jumps are really hard. This is just basically a case of trial and error. Problem is we're getting really, really close.
There we go.
There you go. So if you might have just noticed we got like a normal jump on top of the boost jump. And that's the key to get this jump. Unfortunately, it's really, really precise. I don't know how precise, but it's kind of difficult. Boost jumping is when player 1 tries to go back into player 2's backpack, player 2 drops out, and player 1 just gets a boost from player 2 coming back into the game after dropping out. It's kind of complicated to explain, but it's actually really simple.
Yeah, the trick originated in this game, which then sort of ported over to Mind Over Mutant, which has a way more broken version of this trick.
Speaking of which, Mind of a Mutant was a run we did at ESA 2015, and it's a spiritual it's a sequel to this game, but the run kind of goes hand in hand with this one, except Mind of a Mutant is way more impressive than this game. But yeah.
Yeah, after all these years, this has been the longest any % run. Well, it is at the moment. After all these years.
Out of the Crash games.
Yes.
Oh,
We've collectively gotten all the games down to sub 2 at least.
And if I actually just forgot what I want to say. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, if you're wondering if there's any more real glitching and skipping, this is pretty much everything this game has to offer.
Skipping many fights.
And that's just with boost jumps. So, we're skipping a cutscene here. because we can't do that with an in-game setting or ability or whatever. So we need to go around the trigger. The boost jump here,
So
right?
skipping another cutscene here.
Beta knows exactly where to go. I'm just doing the circle input properly so the boost jump can work. That was a really good boost jump, by the way, because you got to jump on top. Fuck. Oh no!
What did you do?
I didn't want to walk off.
Pete.
What did you do? Beta.
There's a checkpoint. Don't worry.
I'm not worrying. Anyway, my PB for this game is 138, so it's actually technically over. Well, yeah, it's over the estimate, but
What we usually do is use 2 controllers as 1 player in
Yeah.
runs. Optimally, 2 players using 1 controller each should be optimal. That's why we're going for this marathon run. Actually, sorry if it's a train wreck at the end. We didn't get much practice in the end.
yeah, I just arrived like, I don't know, 2 hours early or something, or an hour and a half or something, because trains in Germany are glorious, and I was supposed to have a 4-hour ride, and I ended up having an 8-hour ride. So it's fine.
Glorious.
I can deal with it.
Episode 3 of Zero.
I can tell you a lot about train stories now.
So the game is split into episodes, and we're in episode 3 of 20. They're kind of like levels, but there's still like loading zones in them. So you can't skip around too much.
They're spaced out
Like in
really.
Twin Sanity, for example.
They're spaced out really weirdly though, because some episodes are extremely short and others are long as
Boost
hell.
jump.
Another fun fact about Mind of a Mutant, which is not this game, but whatever, it's close enough. Because we're here in ESA Germany, every Mind of a Mutant runner can speak German to a degree, right? And it's not necessarily a given because not all of them are German. I'm German, so that's fine. Beta is Polish, knows a bit of German, that's not too far-fetched. And then we have 2 other runners, Sasanje, who's Spanish and learns German in university, and Kagemuraki, who's Japanese and lived in Germany for a while, I believe.
Real quick, I'm jacking this Titan here because it's faster than to do it later at the boss fight.
Shoutouts to Sasanchi, by the way. He's in chat right now. He's watching.
Yeah, Sasanje is a
Oh,
cool
man.
guy.
He's awesome.
Just letting you know. So time for a quick donation.
Yes.
There is $4 from Pork Dev saying, shoutouts to Prefix for the great run and a great accidental crash. There's only one problem. Why didn't you wear your shades, Prefix? If you couldn't tell, it's Pork. Thanks a lot.
Shades.
And then there is a $3 anonymous donation having German text that I'm not going to read out. But
You
thanks
can give it a
regardless.
try.
I mean, I can speak German. It's not a problem. I'm not going to read that out, though. The German restream can do that.
Try to translate it.
Alright.
Improv translating.
Thanks a lot for this beautiful day. I'm going to go to bed now. Rummel to everyone.
See, that was alright.
Keep going, and the person is excited for the next event. Thanks a lot.
Ah, the cycle.
Regarding donations, you can pretty much interrupt us for those
Pete.
anyway. And
Need some help here.
Are you sure I can interrupt you guys?
just stop being bad. That's all.
Maybe you didn't notice, but we were in a co-op run.
You didn't do my strat to jack this. What's his name?
What was your strat?
My strat is just punching his shot and
Oh, look at this luck. 2
it goes
runs.
straight at him. And it's consistent. I've never fucked it up in my runs.
I do it too, but it didn't work this time.
No, you were not trying to. I mean a normal punch, not these mid-air spinning punches.
That's slower.
Well, I disagree.
I agree.
Actually, this was slow. Whatever we did there. So,
You would do a backflip, right?
backflip where?
Straight.
Where?
Straight to the platforms.
Oh, there. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
Wow, you took a big issue and didn't even know what it was. What are you doing? Not yet.
I'm just coming out a bit earlier.
Gosh, so unprofessional. Speedrunner.
Implying speedrunners are professional.
Crash.
HDQ is
It's as
professional,
I
though.
feared. Cortex and Uka Uka are stealing all the mojo from the temple. This is somehow related to the strange mutants we've been fighting. There's an enormous treasure of
Classic
mojo
gibberish.
contained within. It's like the
And by classic, I mean
Wait,
not
I never-
classic at all.
I never noticed this. The Aku Aku's like darker brown parts on his cheeks. And between the rest of his face, there's like nothing. It's like, what the fuck? That was weird. You could see through that. I never noticed that before.
What do I do now, Pete?
You
Teach
backflip
me the
and
ways.
you do this.
Not make it. No, not against that.
Too slow. Could have gone straight up with a backflip.
No.
Yes, you do. You ledge grab the lowest step. It works.
The balance thing threw off. It's epic stairs right now. Don't worry, we'll get some better form of movement real soon. Get much more interesting. Keep the focus. Keep the focus, Beta. Don't lose it.
So 100% for this game is just under 4 hours. They can probably go down to like sub 340 with a really, really good run. With good movement, no deaths and whatnot. But no deaths are pretty fucking difficult, especially on hard. Because playing on hard, Beta mentioned it earlier, because it roughly increases the game speed by 20%. I'm assuming medium increases it by like 10% compared to easy, but
It's more like easy slows it down, I think.
it could be that as
Go,
well.
go, go.
Oh, yeah. And then pretty much everything kills you in 2 hits in this mode, because you don't get a lot of mojo, and without much mojo you don't really get any real health upgrades. So you're stuck to this little piece of junk you have up there.
How did that not work?
I don't know. Sometimes this jump just doesn't work.
Yeah. You do it.
Oh god, okay.
Sorry.
Doesn't work. You can try it here
Yeah.
a bit better as player 1, I think. I'll just try and get the timing right for... Oops. There you go.
Yeah. It's Pete skip, so you know it's inconsistent.
Well, imagine if G-Pro ran this game, he would just find some bullshit skips.
That's right.
So
Shout out to
this
G-Pro.
this is the new movement. And we can essentially use this board from this point on anywhere, except in a couple of parts where it just doesn't seem to really work properly. But you can do it right now there, and the sliding duration is also something you can upgrade with a lot of mojo, but we don't really collect a lot of mojo in this run in general. There's not really a point, and there's a way to glitch mojo really well.
Yeah, check my YouTube channel for that. It's BetaM.
Or my YouTube channel for the 100% run that uses the glitch.
Hey.
Hey, I can advertise my shit.
Yeah.
Go follow, subscribe, and comment, and thumbs up and rate 5 stars.
First and foremost, though, please donate to the great cause of Save the Children to ESA Germany.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, donations, hello? Anything, please?
There are, but we're having some difficulties right now.
Okay, then we'll fill in with weird commentary if I can think of anything to talk about.
Tokoloni, help me.
Actually,
This is Tokoloni.
I can read them out now.
Tokoloni is the world record holder for Crash Bandicoot Fusion. Ooh. AKA Crash Bandicoot Purple Riptos Rampage.
Okay, so now I can read them. I'm sorry.
Do it.
All right, so ExoJack donating $2 saying 0 out of 10 doesn't have NSJ. Good luck on the run, guys. This co-op run is insane. Haha. Thanks a lot.
Right into my trap. Now I'll have you and the mojo.
Cortex, why do you keep doing stuff like this?
Well, actually, it's pretty fun.
This is the
You
first
should
boss,
try
by the
it.
way.
You know, riding around in huge rumbling machines.
I'm just
and
gonna...
whatnot.
We manipulated the RNG really heavily so we can get the free Jack mask now,
Uka taught
right?
me a new
No.
process called mojo
We just try it,
mutations.
and then
I will use
we
the
just attack the
stolen
boar.
mojo to create a huge army
Free Jack
of
mask
loyal
would be the
mutants.
best.
Not rejects like you guys.
You jerk.
But best of all, I will use this army to construct a mighty robot, the largest doomsday device I've ever built. I will smash Wumpa Island, then take over the world. And I shall call this robot the Doominator.
The German dub calls doesn't translate the name or anything. They just pronounce it in a really, really bad German way. They call it den Dominator. So that's fun. Could have called it anything, man. Could have called it like, I don't know, Unheilbringer or something like
They
that.
did it better in the DS version, of course, with the Disco Bot.
It's not called Disco Bot though, it's called Cortex Bot.
Still better.
But that bot was dancing around, so it's kind of cool. So
Alright.
the DS version is very different.
Focus, Pete, focus.
Yeah, I'm focusing, don't worry. Focusing where I'm getting Jack Mask now. Almost. Minions can drop this golden mask that you saw earlier in... Was it there? No.
No masks.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Oh, it kind of died. So you can tell you can die really fast in this.
Alright, so Pete's gonna finish him off, hopefully, if he remembers how to do it.
I know how to do it. Don't worry. I'm going. That was timed.
Okay, good.
Easy stuff.
You do hit the columns 3 times each, so it's better to just hit one column than go to the next because there's a delay between hits.
Yeah. Normally, if you can do that somehow, the fucking enemies keep staggering you as well. So.
I should bust my stiff upper lip on you.
And the game key like slows down, goes into a slow mo.
It goes into slow-mo mode when you stun it tighten enough to jack it. And also when you jack it for the first time.
And sometimes randomly as well.
Take over the world.
Alright,
And that's the boss. You don't actually kill him or anything. You just like
just weaken him.
destroy the platforms and that's it.
You think you've won?
Also, I'm not too sure if Cortex is supposed to be the boss or Yoctopus because
With the mojo
You know what,
and
you
your
the
keep
whole thing's kind of fishy.
You'll
all
never
the Sombrero energy
find
within.
time. The next time you see me crash, I'll be controlling a world-conquering robot.
So yeah, 3 minutes of cutscenes right now. And the best cutscene in the game coming up though, so not complaining.
Remember how I said we have all these characters that we all love from the 90s that are completely unchanged, still the same way we remember them.
They've taken Coco.
Proof is coming up soon. Very soon.
Oh, him. Yeah.
How do I make
Leave him here, I guess.
this
He seems
show
okay.
chat only? Can I do this? Oh,
Video quality.
there it is. Okay. I'm gonna want to blow away all of my mobile data. Probably already did.
That was ridiculous and appalling. You failed to destroy Crash Bandicoot.
I don't see what the big deal is. We got away with the mojo and Crash's sister.
I got away with the mojo, and the big deal is that Crash Bandicoot is still alive. Cortex, I'm going to replace you.
Thank you, Master.
You can't replace me. My name's on the stationery.
Love that stationary. Yeah,
That's right, tough guy. Unless you want to buy on the stationery, you'll respect the Master.
It's really nice stationery, too.
it is.
Oh, I know. Glossy.
Cortex, you have never been more wrong.
Thank you. What? What do you mean?
Thank you again.
There's not much to
Hotter than
really
the first.
say to this.
Allow me.
Maybe they should have had a laugh track like the Titans DS cutscenes.
Yeah, Titans DS is really self-critical and
Oh, come on.
has this laugh track
We
in
didn't even have a
cutscenes,
cup.
constantly just making fun of itself.
Let's see if the audience is entertained by these cutscenes.
Sorry, Uncle.
I don't think so.
It's time
I
for
don't think
some young
there is
blood
audience
to
at all,
taste.
except for
And
2
now that
people.
we have Coco,
Well, and
we can
1,000 people in
curdle the
the
robot.
stream, but
You won't get
I
away
don't
with
know.
this. Crash will come
I
for
don't
me
seem
and kick
too
your butt. Oh, I hope
overwhelmed
Crash tries.
by
I really do.
the cutscenes
After
or anything.
all, I need a new fur coat. Get to
The
work,
DS
Mr.
version of this game is actually better than the
Soldiers.
console
Oh, yeah.
version.
I want
It's
one.
actually
Oh.
better.
Smashed
And the GBA version is the biggest cancer in the world,
worst.
so...
Shut her up.
So the DS version is definitely worth picking up if you own a DS. Still play DS games for some reason. By all means, go for it. If you like platforms, that is. Speaking of which, the speedrun in this game has a lot of platforming, but normally casually you would mostly spend your time fighting. Because there are a bunch of... Oh shit. A bunch
Oh,
of waves
Can you do it? Can you do this episode?
Probably. There are a bunch of fights that we pretty much just entirely skip by boost jumping over barriers and stuff. So, yeah.
So the board movement is a little bit interesting because, well, because these feathers can boost you seemingly infinitely to infinite speed. So if you can chain enough of those, the camera can't keep up with you. That's how fast you go.
Also, sometimes, whenever the camera like changes, your analog movement is not really affected by it, so I don't know, you just go straight or something. It's weird. I can't really explain it, it's really bad. Actually, I can give a different example. If you've played Final Fantasy X, the game switches cameras a lot. If you keep your direction pressed, like, let's say you go
Oh,
to the right, and then the camera switches and it shows you from the back. You hold right throughout the entire camera and you will still go straight, although you're not supposed to go straight. Or you
speaking
are. I
of
don't
you're
know.
not supposed to go straight. Just went straight into the mines.
Ah. We're fine. I think. Can never be too sure. Do you want to switch? You have more health.
Sure.
We don't want to lose all of our lives. If we do,
Yeah, if you...
at some point it might be worth just death abusing, so we end a level with 0 lives. If we do that, the next level will replenish the lives up to 3. So we're gaining from it. But that's only really something we can do at the very end of the level, and need to be sure that,
that it's gonna be safe.
yeah. It's kind of iffy. These Rhino rolls, I believe they one-hit KO you with that.
No, no.
With that roll.
Two shot. See if I can get the camera thing. Missed.
Too bad.
Got one more chance, I think. Oh. I lost a lot of speed for some reason.
Well, now we're at the same health, so it wouldn't even matter if we switch. And
I'm more worried about the cycle because it's weird. Because of your antics at the start, I guess.
Ah, come on.
So the end of the level is a big cycle fest.
Oh shit. Oh fuck, you're not just not landing.
You need to pay attention to what your animation is, because
Yeah. Oh,
can
it's
screw it up.
happening.
No, don't worry.
And
But I got this.
that's really bad. Like if you don't pay attention to it, you can easily die because of that. And it's a really stupid way to die. So there's not much you can do though. And there's a backflip too.
End the stage.
Yeah. Ended like what, a quarter of a second early.
All right, next up,
Episode 6.
episode
Don't
6.
beat the yellow brick road.
The German name for this level is Nicht ins Braune fassen, which has a slightly different connotation. Slightly.
Right off the bat, we're
Still
gonna
disgusting.
skip this starting fight. Because who needs to fight in a brawling game?
Is that enough?
Yeah,
Felt like I paused a bit early.
don't worry, checkpoint.
Oh.
No.
Not a good checkpoint.
I knew it. I knew it would trick me. Too late.
Well, like, what, a frame? And that's
It was
gotta be-
enough, but I kind of went the wrong way. Because I didn't want to die. I know I still died, but there's a different death trigger in the front of the platform. Okay, small skip right here.
And if you're wondering, the blue stuff, that's Mojo. Some of these boost jumps are going really well, though. Getting lots of double jumps.
That's okay. Some are bad, some are good so far. We need to like make up some time to get good.
Yeah, by 135 estimate, we should be alright. So this is where you would farm Mojo in 100%.
Just to boost jump into the cage.
Yeah, and then you punch the skeleton with both players repeatedly. Building up your combo. Just, I think every 10 hits you get a bit of Mojo. Is that right? I'm not entirely sure. But
I think it's every.
the higher-
Yeah, it's every 10 you get a higher.
the higher you go, the more...
The more mojo you get.
Mojo
Yeah,
you
the
get.
higher combo, the more mojo you get.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
Oh yeah, the best skip in the game. Whoop.
You just go through the gate, through the side. Anyway, you just gradually get more Mojo the higher your combo is, and you can go all the way up to like 1,000 or something with both players, and you just get a bunch of Mojo.
Okay, here's some little trivia. According to the file structure, there was supposed to be a new episode like in between this one and the next one, right here. But I guess it was cut. For
Didn't
whatever
even know
reason.
that.
The transition between these episodes is kind of hard. Because like, it's a construction level and suddenly it's lava level.
Episode 7.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. So are we going to do the skip now? Probably not.
No,
No. It's
skip
pretty-
doesn't save much time. If you, just so you know.
Yeah, so there's a skip over this rock wall there. but we're not doing it because it hardly saves any time, and this fight is not really difficult because you get a free Jack Mouse. And you don't really have to do the fight either, you just jack the
Except that
Magmadon.
cave is kind of crowded. You'll see in a second.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Got a couple of spikes and...
Oh, they didn't even touch me. Nice.
Optimized.
You can trick these to have the enemies to hit this or hit it yourself. Works.
Just doesn't matter if they hit it because you want to be on the Magmadon for movement, because Magmadons run much faster than Crash, and you can't really use the board too well over lava. Speaking of which, the lava is a one-hit KO.
Yep,
So
on hard.
anytime we fuck up, we die straight away. There's nothing we can really do about it, except not fuck up.
Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, this run is quite hard. If you haven't played the game before.
Like, even if you have, I remember when I first played this game on hard
I
difficulty.
keep hearing people talk about how they already play on hard when they first played it.
It was really difficult for me when I first did it. I game over it a couple of times in episode 3, I believe. But yeah, with a bit of practice, it's kind of easy. Well, not very easy, but this is still one of the hardest Crash runs, I want to say.
These ones we did not need to hit because there's a fancy skip right here. And what you need to do is... Oh, I fucked it up.
No,
Never mind.
you don't fuck it up, you just jump there. You don't have to hover or anything.
that was intentional, Pete. In case you couldn't tell.
Oh, well, yeah. You wanted to fool the viewers into thinking...
Yes, you didn't follow my mojo, Mr. Nojo Jojo.
Ha ha ha. We are the funniest guys.
Oh, good job. One more.
Good job.
I'm gonna need a step ladder or something.
Oh boy.
Hey, remember Tiny Tiger from Crash Bandicoot 2 and Crash Bandicoot 3? That's him now. Feel old yet?
Crash,
I don't know.
really am cross with you.
Oh, it's Mike
I'm
Tyson.
trying to do my job, and you go and cause all
Yeah,
this
and
chaos.
Crunch is
I'm
Mr. T,
sorry,
right?
but I'm gonna
Exactly.
eat your face.
They didn't change the designs in Crash Tag Team Racing, but they fucked up all the personalities in that game. And now, in this game, they just made completely new characters, I want to say, at this point. And everyone hated it, so now they're going back to the originals.
By the way, Tag Team Racing is canon.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
Tiny
not.
just referenced it.
No, Tiny referenced how
Well, huh?
Boom Bang. Don't know. I mean, he could be referencing Twinsanity because,
He was into it.
but he says, Crash, you didn't even invite me. Cortex invited him. Huh? To the birthday cutscene thing.
Okay, we'll settle this in a minute. First, we need to do this really hard string of jumps to skip Tiny's boss fight in quotes. Okay,
The first jump is the only one that's really difficult per se, but you only get one try for all the other jumps because if you fuck them up, you have to do the entire skip.
everything again.
Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully we don't have to do it. Okay, we're getting synergy. Getting to the groove, getting the mojo. Can you keep it up, Mr. Nojo Jojo?
Maybe. We don't know. God.
And we did it. Nice.
And you're supposed to end this fight on this Shelephant, but
No more, please.
Just
we
appears.
don't
Sure.
have it.
Stupendous and fantabulous.
Sometimes it's invisible in the
You're
cutscene,
just
so
awesome.
makes
I'll
sense.
tell you where to go. Nina took Coco to the theater on the beach.
Nina?
Nina, you mean Dr. Cortex, don't you?
No, Nina. Uka Uka and her got rid of Cortex. They were tired of Cortex failing all
So
the
should I talk about how my train ride was?
No, we should talk about how tag team racing is canon.
I'll take us there now.
Tag team racing is canon because there's a line in this game which Engine
But
said
he never says it.
He could say it. We don't know yet,
It's in the game files, but he never
Yes.
says it, so it's not
but
there.
it is in the game.
It's not. Yeah, it's in the
It's in
game,
the
but
game.
it's not actually there. So it doesn't really matter.
He directly says Crash Tag Team Racing, by the way.
He does, but the line is never played in the game. Is there a German version of the line?
Episode
Yes,
Really?
yes. I sent you it back when I found it.
Don't remember anymore.
Das war für CTTA.
Oh,
Something like that.
yeah, might be it. Speaking of engine, he even says, and you might hear it later, he says N-G-I-N, what does that spell? I don't know. But actually, his name is spelled N.G-I-N.
But
And-
Pete, haven't you seen the marketing material for the N Saint trilogy with N-Sane?
It's fucking wrong. Anyway, his original name is spelled with a dot. And the German version of this game, in the dub, he says N.G-I-N. So that's N.G-I-N. So, English version's wrong? Maybe? I don't know.
They did it in CTTR as well.
Yeah, CTTR and Mind Over Mutant as well.
Very simple skip here. Very simple level, pretty
Yeah.
much. The
Prepare-
episodes aren't really evenly lengthy. Some are very short, like this one.
Fuck this fight.
So yeah, shoutouts to the Crash community,
Oh,
both
yeah,
the runners and the casuals.
everyone.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Sure.
We always have time.
All right. There's a $40 donation from Zweistein saying, "Thank you guys for the event and Rummel for the German restream. Thanks a lot." Rummel, boys.
I don't even know what that means.
It's a fun fair, basically. But in German.
Right.
In 100%, you have to jack this particular Scorporilla, not any other Scorporilla. You have to jack every Titan to unlock a certain info doll. Normally it doesn't matter, but you have to
Yeah,
get
we didn't
this
figure this
partic-
out until after the skips were found
Yeah,
by me.
because I did a run, skipped this fight, and never got the doll, so I had to go back.
Went for the risky thing. Hope you didn't notice what I did. Pete.
Same deal with the battlers,
Good,
which
you didn't.
come later on in the game. You have to get the first ones you see in the game. I had to learn it the hard way, but hey, at least I have the glorious world record in that category, because I'm the only runner.
Glorious Order holder just forgot that there was a crash in that area that we just passed. Which
Oh
I
yeah, the
almost
crash.
inadvertently caused.
Yeah, you can crash on the first railway. Is it the first night?
Yes.
Yeah.
I assume because there's a loading zone and something goes wrong.
So normally you would have to fight like, I don't know,
Many sludges.
40 sludges or
I did this
something.
fight today. It's like 60. No, 10.
It's only 10.
Yeah.
Feels like more.
Oh, nice. Good skip.
Oh, you got all the way to the top. Okay. See, most of these skips are going fairly well. Even the difficult ones. Do we even have any more difficult ones?
Yeah, episode 20, episode...
Oh, 20. 20 is a special case.
11.
For the longest time, we could skip pretty much every fight in this game, except boss fights, obviously.
This first.
Except in episode 20. But recently we found a skip. Well, Beta found a skip. Beta found like 90% of the skips in this. I found a couple of retarded ones or some
It
cool.
was such a fun day when I found this out. Just kept on finding skips.
Only things I found.
That happens.
Try to react. But yeah, there you go. 2 hits from pretty much anything kill you in this.
Too bad it had happened in episode 10 of all things.
Overboard. Is this Overboard? No, this is Sludge to Far.
Yes.
Overboard was the one before.
Yep.
Wasn't even sure. This is where the N-GIN thing is happening.
Engine foreshadowing my least favorite part of the game right here. Where the rails can sometimes just not work, just throw it down. Please.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty
One
bad.
more. Okay. It's fine if you hit mines, sometimes they don't even damage you. But you gotta make sure you
If you run into them, smack with the face.
I know.
And, yeah.
Pete skip right here. Gotta be proud of your own findings, man.
Yeah. I always thought that was.
Oops, my bad.
Oops. No. So you're gonna backflip up there.
No. It's not faster anymore.
Fuck this game.
It's a very small skip, but of course Pete found it, so it's inconsistent. You know it.
It's a cool skip.
Hurry up and defeat Crash! He's getting that look in his eye again!
Okay, so we're literally gonna enter Engine's ass now.
Pretty much. It's not visible because of we're not triggering the right things, but it's right here.
And that's his fortress.
Any donations, maybe?
Probably not. Okay, then I can talk about the train ride.
No, don't. No, leave it out. It's too gruesome to explain. There's kids watching, maybe. So thanks for swearing, Pete. Thanks.
There was actually something pretty disgusting on the train ride. But I'm not gonna talk about that now. Censor me.
Apparently this pipe is faster. I just found this out like yesterday. It's hard to get on it. Alright, pretty cool skip coming up. If you're a fan of Crash to Insanity, for example.
Oh yeah, speaking of Twinsanity, if you like broken Crash games, Twinsanity and
Is
Mind
it
of a
good to go?
Mutant are the ones you want to go for.
No, not enough. Okay. And
That
we're
was
going right
That was with a double jump as well.
to the secret room. We just need to get out of it safely. Get out, Pete. Get out.
I can't go out. Okay.
Block, block, block.
Fucking died.
It's all under control. Don't worry. It's all fine.
Right. So
Right, so we skip basically the first rat skull encounter, a whole bunch of corridors. Thankfully they're in the same loading zone, so there's no problem going here. How's most cutscene skip coming up?
Pretty simple stuff.
Yeah, it's a maze, but obviously with the ability to go up, we can just skip through it.
Yeah, so this is like an office complex. You're supposed to like kill a bunch of, what are they called?
Oh,
Terror
didn't get high
monkeys?
enough somehow.
I forget what the minions are called, but
Retinitions, I believe.
no, the
For me, that's the
retinitions.
mom.
Retinitions are the first ones.
Uh,
Terror monkeys, I think. Terror monkeys.
Doom monkeys.
Doom monkeys. Doom monkeys. Yeah. No, the German name is Terrorwaffen. That's terror monkeys. Ah, yeah. I remember. I haven't played this game in German in like freaking, I don't know. Trying to remember.
Oh boy. Have to just skip with like no health. Okay. We're good.
Oops.
Too late. Skipping around the corner. Good stuff. What? Is that a bounce? Or just behind
No,
something?
it was just behind. I think. It'd be really weird if that was an OLB.
So I'm just probably gonna die when I reach the wall, so be careful and like get out as fast as you can.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck off. Ah! I'm stuck. Let's go!
Made it.
You still how far. So, if I were to finish that level, then on the next level I would be player 1, and he would be in my backpack.
I
But,
didn't want to let it happen.
I mean, it's better though, honestly. But, yeah, whatever. You can control the footprints in the loading screen
Right.
with your analog stick. It's
know that for a long
about
time.
as exciting as loading screens get.
You would think the loading times would be the fastest on 360, but no, they are much longer.
But they're faster in Mind of a Mutant on 360.
Yes, which makes no sense. Help out, Pete!
Oh, yeah.
Pete, I need you! I need you!
Technically, the Wii version is the fastest for
Why are we
this.
pushing him towards the cutscene? Okay, didn't try.
Should I try and distract the guys?
No, it's fine.
I'll try. Hello, guys. I distracted them well. Got a life.
It's usually an episode where you get a lot of extra lives.
Oh, we only have 3 lives. I might get another one from the machine.
Yep.
They're these unjacking machines, these ones with the sphere. And you might get golden Wumpa fruit from them, which give you a life.
Didn't get it. Oop.
It's pretty much random. But I think the chance is higher the fewer lives you have, but I'm not entirely sure.
Right, this is a very annoying part if you do this on hard. I tried today and it took me like 3 tries. But of course, we can just skip everything with co-op.
100% you don't skip this.
Yes, you don't,
No,
don't you? Oh, maybe.
I don't think I do. Honestly, it doesn't matter. In 100% you don't have to do that many skips because you have to jack so many titans. So skipping fights is not beneficial.
Elevator cycle.
Or not very beneficial. You end up farming titans in 100%. You literally go to like a mojo room or something. Mojo rooms are like these cloudy spots.
They're bonus levels pretty much.
Yeah. And you can farm.
And I just unlocked a spin,
Titans
which
feel
blocks my
really
vision even more. Tiny, tiny vision that I have.
Yeah, that's for those guys who say, oh man, this game doesn't have spin or Wumpa fruit. Or it does. It's just not useful or really known.
Go, Pete, go.
I'm going.
Oh, made it. Somehow. Another episode down.
There's a $10 donation from Natty1720 saying, Scuba Kraz or Craze?
Scuba Kraz.
Okay, so Scuba Kraz, Mexi Kraz, Scuba Kraz.
Shoutouts to Crash, our elite group of gamers, of course. You would think we would skip to the middle part, but no, you have to go through all these 3 parts. Oh, I slipped.
Should I try?
No. Don't you dare.
Can't trust me. Well, how's
See?
how's that supposed to work?
Because I was already doing it. What are you talking about?
Whatever.
Made it.
Anyway, that skips a bunch of bullshit fights.
No, not enough.
That was really bad for some reason.
Okay.
And that
Skipping
skips-
more corners.
You would have to like go through a spot where you also have a bunch of a lot of lava. So
Do it, do it, do it. Made it.
so I actually just died, but I still managed to drop out. So next time,
Next time on PeteThePlayer. Death.
let me out. I need to die.
Next room.
Could have died while you walked to the other one. So now I'm gonna die because I actually died earlier. So close.
Oh well. Actually made it. Nice.
Easy stuff. You can get around that.
Nope. I need to backflip because the AI is watching. That's right, they're in the stream watching us very carefully. Adjusting to our strats.
So, engine. Yeah,
Crash, you
he's
fool.
a very good
You're
character.
too late. It's time to
We
drop
all
the
like him.
Doom Hammer on you. The Doom Hammer of Doom upon you. And let's just dance, baby.
At least they didn't translate Doomhammer in the German version to Domhammer, like Doominator. Would have been
Alright,
awful.
this fight is pretty simple, just need to hit the 3 buttons and then death abuse, because it's faster.
Don't laugh at me. You'll regret laughing at me.
I'm not sure why you're even
Just making it worse
doing
for
stuff.
yourself.
You're just gonna
Oh, I
lose
was
health
trying to
for next
maybe-
episodes. Okay, that, so it doesn't matter anymore.
So, we just destroyed 3 switches, which is the equivalent of the 3 platforms that we destroyed in the first boss
You'll
fight.
tell us where Coco is, won't you?
And then afterwards we just need to kill all enemies. But if you die and respawn, there are no enemies
And
because
made
they
it
still
here.
need to
Now
spawn.
they'll help us save Dr. Cortex.
And that kind of
Don't be
skips
ridiculous. You're stupid.
killing the
Hurry.
enemies.
We're with Nina now.
So yeah, they're
We're
lying
with
about
here.
CTTR was going to play in that boss fight
He's our friend.
while you're jacked.
You don't have any friends. He always kicked you in the turkey.
So if that ever happens,
Hurry, just
please
a
show
fun.
us.
But I liked it when he did that. It was kind of fun. Listen, we make a deal with this filthy rodent and pine nuts.
Voice
man,
actor for
and they
Engine
help
is
us save
Nolan
Master.
North.
Yeah, he's not returning for the ESA Trilogy. Which I guess it's
We shower them good.
interesting.
Right in the eye.
Nolan North does a lot of other stuff, I think, right? I
Yeah, it does a lot.
don't actually know.
You help us, or Crash will sing you some knuckle music.
I'll be good. I promise. I'll be good. And once my precious master has been freed, I will gladly betray you. You don't even look like a bandicoot.
What?
Shh. It's okay.
Some people really don't like the voice actor for Aku
That's
in
right,
this,
stupid.
Mel
You
Winkler.
need to
I'm
go
not
to
too
Uka
sure
Uka's
why.
lab and
I think
stop you.
he's
That's
fairly
where they make
fitting,
all the
personally.
delicious mutants. Maybe your revolting sister's there.
He returned for Skylanders, so
And
there was
he's
some quality
also
there.
he's also
I think
returning
so.
for the Insane Trilogy.
Is he? I don't remember.
Yeah. He's returning, Jess Harnell is returning as
Yeah,
Crash.
I know.
We're making more
Uka is
robots
John
so just
DiMaggio,
that we know what to do
who's
with
also
it.
voicing Tiny. who also voiced Tiny in CNK, and
Yo, Uka,
well,
what's
that's
the matter
him.
with you?
He's also Bender in Futurama. He's also Kimari and Walker in Final Fantasy X.
Timely Star Wars reference 10 years later.
The last time I felt
Oh yeah, that thing.
my older brother Aku Aku.
Oh, Jeebus. Crash and Aku Aku are here.
Oh yeah, because I mentioned
I'll take Blondie and make her finish work on the robot.
frickin'
You
Greg
stay
Eagles,
behind and
Aku
kill
Aku's new
Crash.
voice actor.
Oh yes.
I kind of prefer him over Mel Winkler, the original, but that's also something you might see a glimpse of in my newest YouTube video, which might come up soon.
Oh, snap.
But if you're a fan of Crash, you might want to look out for that, but I don't want to sound too confident right now. Maybe the video is just not happening, but it's like
You need to press circle as soon as we start.
95% edited, so we're getting there.
Episode 14. Family Tree.
So yeah, the Insane Trilogy, what an interesting thing to have when managing leaderboards and
Yeah, they're gonna be a
general
pain.
speedrunning differences.
Will be a pain to set up at first, though. But I think I'll just take care of that. I'm the moderator of the speedrun.com Crash leaderboards. Beta used to moderate them as well, but he
I now manage a website for records specifically
yeah.
with no restrictions called cbrecords.site.
And I mean, you still help out with the Crash leaderboards. You just don't
Yeah,
do the
I'm just saying.
general verifying shtick. And other moderators are Solar Bowler, Dustiel.
Oh, we're really trying to skip. I don't even remember what it is.
I
Please help me.
I don't know where it is at all. I've
I
never
did it.
done this. Yeah, that skips the intro cutscene for these guys. Voodoo Bunnies. Right? Yeah, Voodoo
Yes,
Bunnies.
Voodoo Bunnies.
Sorry to bring this up a lot, but in the German dub they sound fucking horrible. So, what can I say? What can I do? Need to give out all the information that I have, all the trivia. So remember the Scorporilla thing I mentioned earlier, where you have to get that one specific one? In the same run where I found that out, I also skipped this fight, and you need to get one of these battlers. These particular ones in this cave, in this fight.
Not at any percent though. I just skipped this, obviously.
Yeah. It's just 100% requires all voodoo dolls, and there are a bunch of them. For various different things.
Distraction needed, possibly. Oh boy, your reaction delay is just epic.
I just pause buffered for you. See?
But I was already dropping out.
I gave you time to react. I'm saving your life right now. See, and that's a case of you need to pay attention to the animation you're in.
Yep.
Because he didn't land.
Don't
I mean, there's-
worry, it didn't go wrong.
Yeah. I'm just saying. For all the potential runners in the chat. Yeah. Wanna pick this game up? Come on.
Don't do it.
Do it.
No.
Please, on Wii. Do it on Wii,
Oh no.
but alone with 2 nunchucks. Oh, you've tried that, didn't you?
Yes, and it didn't work. I had to do. Yeah.
I mean, it hardly works with 2 players with
Yeah.
the nunchucks. So
So ExoJack is donating another $2, and he's asking for the Insane Trilogy. Should there be a trilogy %? Where do you do all 3 runs? What do you guys think?
depends.
We are waiting for the launcher to be confirmed. What that looks like. I don't know why I jacked.
I don't know either.
Actually, that's fine. Go.
So, the Insane Trilogy depends on the trophy lists. If there's one platinum
It's
trophy
the launcher.
launcher,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say there would be a platinum trophy category, like the PlayStation Platinum Trophy, because
Yeah, it'll be in like its MISC stuff, miscellaneous stuff.
yeah, but if it pretty much combines 100%ing all 3 games, then that would be it already. I don't know if there are any, or if they will have any certain bonus goals. I almost want to guarantee that the jumping on the polar bear in Crash 2 for extra lives is going to be another trophy, but I don't know if they're going to do anything outside of that.
All right, to elaborate, I mean that the launcher, if you can switch games within one of the games, like exit out of one game and enter another one seamlessly, then it would be fine to do a trilogy %.
You mean kind of like Kingdom Hearts?
I'd never played that.
I can only say that because I
have it, but I haven't played it yet.
Just because I got 1.5 plus 2.5, and they have like one menu where you select one of the 6
Yeah, but can you
games.
quit out of one game into the launcher?
Yes. And even if you can't, I would, if it's just up to me, I would allow people just closing the application in the PS4.
Yeah, the PS4 is actually quite simple to do that stuff.
Yeah. And even if not, then fuck it, reset the console or something.
No. That's more questionable.
I see nothing wrong with that per se, because it's the whole run
emulators,
RTA time.
BIOSes, different revisions.
Yeah, get a PS4 emulator.
No,
Yeah.
reset the console, man. I'm talking about PS2 or PS1.
He was talking about Insane Trilogy, though.
Yeah, but you are talking about resetting the console.
I mean, technically, if there weren't a menu like that, you could go easily to, I don't know. Either way, I don't think anything speaks against it.
Oh, wow, very low height.
I don't know. If the Platinum Trophy would be 100% all 3 games, wouldn't any percent be kind of arbitrary? Any percent all 3 games? I don't know. We'll have to decide on the spot.
Yeah.
Got a couple of ideas regarding doing loadless times, because people might use SSDs or something. But we still don't know how much they affect that.
Well, and also we don't know all the platforms yet.
Yeah. So we kind of need to wait on categories.
Oh, the mushroom always likes to draw.
Bouncing on mushrooms is really difficult. It's really weird timing sometimes. Anyway, for the Insane Trilogy, we still need to check. There's not much we can say about it, except, well,
that's we're both gonna run it.
Yeah, and each game is gonna have its standard categories, any percent and hundo. Don't know if Crash 3 is still gonna be 105 or if they change it to 100%. I kinda hope they do, but we'll see.
Timber Trial.
So yeah, Titans. Good game, right?
Mm. Oh yeah, and the leaderboards for the Insane Trilogy, it's going to be one whole thing for all 3 games. So we're going to have different categories, Crash 1, 2, and 3. And then their subcategories are the speedrunnable categories for each respective game. Because Insane Trilogy is one release, so one release gets one entire board. We're not going to have 3 different separate boards.
Okay, Pete, we get it.
Just explaining things.
Skipping more fights.
Yeah, we only really need to... Oh.
Hello. Earth to PeteThePlayer.
Dude, I can forget things sometimes, okay? I'm just human as well.
Maybe I should have Tokoloni slap you.
No?
Because I can slap you directly like this.
I'm not into that.
What does the chat think? Maybe they should decide.
I wasn't the one pausing there.
I was checking lives.
Oh. I was really irritated there. Why did you...
Because Uka are coming up.
Oh yeah, Uka is really fun because for some reason, like, I want to say 90% whenever you kill him, you actually die as well for no reason. So if you're on 0 lives, you game over right after watching the end cutscene for the level. It's really painful. Sometimes you don't die. It's kind of odd.
I think I should have useful lives. Seconds left. Too late.
Oh, don't need it. How many lives do we have?
2.
Oh, that's fine. We're 2 players. What could possibly go wrong?
I beat. We're playing this great game for charity. Please consider donating to save the children. It's a great cause.
ESA in Sweden is also going to be for Save the Children, right?
Oh yeah, I was going to talk about it. This is a great event. I mean, it's brought many people together. No big issues. Should do it more. Completely approve of ESA Germany.
Might get more in different countries though, because you know. I got it.
Oh, but do you know what to do?
No. Maybe I do. I do what I always do.
Should I point the figure everywhere? Like there. Go, 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 go.
Already going. Oh, I already got it. See? Pro strats. Skipping shit. I'm fast. I'm good.
Shall see. Do you want to do Oka?
No. Actually, I don't think I really mind. We've established that I'm good at
You
fighting
haven't
in
practiced
this
it. You know the strat there. You know what happens when you fail.
We've established that I'm actually the best at Titans because in
yeah.
ESA 15 we played the
PSP multiplayer.
PSP
PvP.
multiplayer, and I actually won that.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
If I can get the mom PSP PvP working, maybe we can have a rematch there.
My PSP broke.
I can fix it.
The D-pad doesn't work anymore for some reason. Oh, the entire left half of the PSP doesn't work. Not sure why. I would have to find it as well. I don't know.
You guys said we always have time for donations?
Yep, do it.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna have 2 donations to read then. One coming from Zet, donating $15, saying, "Greetings to Germany. First-time donator and attendee on the first-time marathon. Thanks a lot, ESA Germany team, for making this idea a reality. Thanks all runners, tech and organizers. I hope this event grows and we'll see another ESA Germany next year." Thanks a lot, I hope so too. And we have a $25 donation from Sphere. Oh my god, sorry. Thanks to all the organizers and to those who helped. Sorry. Thanks to all the organizers and those who helped during this marathon. It was a blast. Especially considering it is the first time everything was really nicely handled. Keep it up.
Yeah. Gotta give it up to the organization team. Great job.
Shoutouts to those who helped. Also, we're really close to 2.5k. Get those donations in.
What are you doing?
I'm killing that guy because he's always annoying. Okay, never mind.
Use the freaking lighting.
Wait, chill. There.
Go.
I'm going.
It's all up to you now.
Oh, Glory, I got this.
One down, two to go.
It's easy, it's not that precise.
Okay. What he has to look out for is 3 shots, and then as the third shot shoots out, he has to
I
rejack
unjack.
Unka.
Yeah.
And that lets him keep him.
Did we die?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. If the motor counter shows up, then definitely it
Or if
stays.
you game over, it doesn't show up.
Oh, yeah.
Monster.
Yeah, true. Yeah, makes sense. So we're at 1 life now?
Yes.
Might want to death abuse next level.
Yeah, I know.
I'm laughing now too.
4 episodes left, I think.
Quickly now, Crash.
3.
From
4.
here we must travel
3 or
to
4.
the
This is
robot.
17,
I can
18,
sense
19, 20.
Coco, so I'll get us as close
18,
as
where's
Get
18 easy death abuse?
At the very end, you can just OB instead of going into thing.
You're right. Right.
Just don't die to the brat girls after that, because otherwise we game over. That should be fine. I've done these.
I'll just all be at the Bradker's place.
Yeah, right next to the piano. You just jump out
Yeah. So why are you worrying about getting killed? It's not that bad.
because the brat girls are there, right there when you respawn.
Yes, I know.
Could
It's not that bad.
could go fuck you up. You never know.
What is that?
I'll tell you why. This is my fortress, and that is my robot out there. And
The audio is the wrong way.
threw up
I
in
just
my
noticed.
Sorry.
Because that always gives me the
Uncle
signal.
forced to help build
Which
the
way
robot.
is which channel is which?
Jack, you can't
It's flipped.
possibly stop me in time. My Doominator is almost ready.
Nitpicking.
And when it destroys Wampa Island, I won't even let you watch.
no, but I love watching things get destroyed. Oh, you're awful.
What's the pace? Is it good? Is it bad? Decent? Underestimate?
128, maybe? 130, something. It's underestimate
That'll
still.
be a PB for me, technically. That's gonna go on the leaderboards as well,
Yeah,
right?
also episode 20. Skip.
War of the
Oh yeah,
Worlds.
episode 20. No. Ah, you got this. All I have to do
You took it
is...
close because
This is as far
need
as I can
to
take
see
us.
more.
We'll have to fight our way to the robot's interior and save your sister.
Oh, you're active.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I killed Uka.
What?
What?
Just fell through the whole thing. Amazing. That never happened before. Classic ESA moment. Okay.
Might? Yeah, that is it.
Yeah, no worries.
Sometimes I've had like really close calls with that skip.
Yeah, but she never failed it as far as I remember.
I did fail it. I never failed it in Hundo though. No, it didn't actually need that boost jump. So
To
we
be safe. Yes, I know what to do.
Okay. Oops. We can just die to the brat kills, really.
Actually, yeah. That'll be longer.
I have to do it twice.
Yes, I know.
Or you just get fucked by the brat girls. One more hit, come on. Minions don't kill you in 2 hits, but every Titan does. Anyway, that's it. And you might have noticed that our life bars were blinking red. That means we're at 0 lives, so risk of game overing. But since we finished the level with 0 lives, we get 3 lives now, which is good. Kind of saves our asses.
Episode 19. Minority Rapport.
Alright, just 2 more episodes nearing the end of the run.
Are
If
we
you guys
gonna-
want to donate still to let us know some things, now would be the right time.
Are we gonna do the boost jumps over the lava pits, or are you gonna do fancy board jumps?
What fancy board jumps? What are you talking about?
The ones where you said that they're too risky?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, that was like 2 years ago or something.
I can let you know something right now. We have a $6 anonymous donation saying, we're getting closer to grand finale. Can we get 3K? Come on, guys. Let's
Come on,
help
guys.
Let's help those children and get those donations in. It's all for a good cause. Thanks a lot.
Need to get ESA Germany off to a great start. Well, it already has, but, you know, greater. Wrong timing.
It's a new life. Here, over these, to the right.
No, there's no way I'm gonna do a board jump. And I did it on easy, that's what it was. That's back when we were running on easy.
I've always done them on hard. They're not difficult.
No.
They look precise, but they aren't.
Okay, this is a tough part. You need to watch out for these really small particles that damage you.
Oh yeah, so they're like these flames. And normally, as a casual player, you would just like go through them, not really. There would be no concern, but you die in 2 hits, so kind of need to pay attention there. Maybe even wait for them. That's a fine, I guess. So these boost jumps are for safety, but you can make it with board jumps if you do the proper movement.
A really laggy area coming up. Which might seem dangerous, but isn't if you know what you're doing.
I'm doing it like that.
Epic.
Jeez.
It's always a bit torn on the Insane Trilogy, but yesterday there was a gameplay shown where they fixed the shadow. Like it used to be directional from the stage where it was dropping. Now it's top down, so that's pretty good. I don't think Pete knows this.
I was
Just
about
kinda
to say, like, what? Go, 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 go. Might be a bit too early. Okay.
Charlie Manor just donated $30 saying 2.5K hype.
Hi. Clapper, clapper, clapper.
Is he actually still here? I guess he is.
Board.
I briefly met him last ESA.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Please, I'm professional. Two lives, right? 2 lives.
Yeah, that's a bit fine.
Yeah,
Your
I think
brother's
it's a bit fun.
close, but he's oh so far, Blondie. The Dominator's finished.
What are you telling me for? You made me finish it.
128 pace,
Now we've
129.
got an appointment to
I don't know
smash
how long
Wampa
this takes.
Island
I don't
flat.
remember.
Wampa Island?
I haven't
Our house is
done
there and
serious
ours
runs of
too.
this game in 2 years,
Oh,
so
and maybe French.
yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
and
see.
I can't.
Close the record.
Dang
Was
it,
close.
Stupus.
Kind of slow
Time
start.
to start the fun.
When Beta found out about the boost jump, we did a lot of runs of this game. Both him
Yeah, a lot
and
of back
I.
and forth. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. And before that, the game took like about, I think 2.15 was Ikatosh's time. Ikatosh is a runner of this.
2:15.
Yeah, we never mentioned Ikatosh.
Ikatosh, right?
He's a runner of this game. Apparently he has like a 1:35 or some shit. I mean, he never had a video.
Never submitted.
Never submitted as well. Kind of odd. Oh well.
Alright. Kind of a most precise skip in the game right now. First I need to activate the checkpoint. This might be new if you follow the speedruns of this game. This might be new to you. What we do is stand here. Use jump. Not enough. No, get out, get out. We need to get a really good jump there to skip this fight.
So this is the elusive level 20 fight skip. We need to wait for the tornadoes. Oh shit.
Slipped off. Don't do it. Don't do it on a whim. You need to confirm.
Oh, what the hell? Come back. We might just not do the skip.
One more try. Let's give it one more try. Down, down. Where are you going?
I didn't want a ledge grab, okay?
Why not? Plus triangle to do it. Come on. That's not it. That's not it. No, we're in the grounds. Fine. Let's do the older stuff. That trick is really hard and it saves.
What?
Ah.
Oh, come on. They were just gonna do this fight. That trick is pretty much the
Gives
hardest
them
thing.
a marginal amount of time, I was gonna say.
Come over here, man. Fuck you.
Go to the left corner. What are you doing?
I'm getting a new battler because this one's almost dead. There you go. He's dead. So
I might be able to show off this skip another time. It's pretty cool. Pretty precise, but I have to know what to do. Okay, we broke the wall. Just wanted to remind you, but you still remember.
So this is the Scorporilla. I don't think we ever jacked him in this run,
Nope,
right?
this is the first time. He has a very cool attack that you can abuse to do.
Yeah, I found it by accident. It's this.
Yeah,
it's this thing. We call it the Turborilla.
Oh, you want to do for the final boss?
Can maybe.
Sure.
I don't know if I actually can.
Oh no, you don't know how to do those Scorporillas. You never did them right. I need to take over.
Okay.
Take the wheel, as they say.
Do it. Come on. So, final fight coming up.
Yeah.
This is the timer button, right? Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna be a 131, I think.
We're just still fairly fine.
Yeah. I knew I missed it in practice.
Jeez.
Okay. That's fine. Remember the thing that we said to do? I said to do here? Do you remember?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you remember?
I'm trying to remember. Where the fuck am I? Okay. So I can trigger the cutscene a bit earlier if I'm as player 2 doing the thing.
Alright, final boss. It's very Metal Gear's Rising like. I like it a lot.
Crash! Get out of my robot! This is my body and my right to choose!
Oh, you're going to get some punchy punch now. Crash, come over here and take out this terrible excuse for a niece.
That's right, Crash. Whip her butt, and then we'll get pancakes with cherry
Pancakes.
topping!
Of course.
Yahoo!
You can never be too sure if Nina's actually Cortex's
You keep
niece
this
or if
robot
she's
on
his
course
daughter
for Wumpa
because of
Island.
one line in Twinsanity.
You just shut up, 'cause you're
I ran a poll and
annoying.
people think
It's
that
just
she's.
talking about pancakes.
People seem more to think that she's his
And
niece.
as for you,
Fun fact.
I
Probably because it's
really
never
didn't
brought
wanna
up
do
again.
this myself.
Yeah.
I really wanted
Maybe
one of my
the daughter
kids'
thing was
underlings to
an
destroy
idea
you.
that got scrapped,
I really didn't wanna get
and
hair
they
all
just
over my
threw.
clothes.
I'm pretty sure it was
You
ambiguous
want
on
something done
purpose,
right?
but
Use a
it was
giant
never explained what purpose it was.
I mean, it could have different meanings. It's just that Cortex says in Twinsanity, my daughter,
Yeah,
niece, for those who don't know. So,
So yeah, Robot Titan. Whoa.
thank you. Fucking killed me.
Oh, I didn't notice.
So yeah, Turborilla is essentially the perfect weapon against Nina. I found out about this punch glitch.
ever do to you.
What?
Yeah,
thought it
by
was jacked.
accident. Well, now we're screwed.
No, that's fine. It's the health bar was blocking it.
Looks like I have to save this. Hiya.
It's okay. Good co-op finale.
Oh fuck.
Cut it out, you'll chip the paint. Oh, that'll polish right. Somebody upgraded.
You are very funny. You are very funny.
I know.
Gets a $20 gift certificate
Okay,
for
hit
every
one Scorporilla with one hit of the laser.
I don't know if I did.
You hit me. You hit me with the laser.
Oh, come on, we're fine. This is fun. This reminds me of 100%. You have to farm these guys in this fight.
Topoloni. I need some slappage.
Or huge
Ah.
needs here pronto. What am I not paying you guys for?
See, and now I got a Scorporilla. I can carry this.
Not if I can do it first or not. Fine.
Oh, you're trying to beat me. That's so cute. He's swinging for the fences now.
Do I have to hit Scorporilla again? One hit? Does that work?
Yes, one hit. One hit.
Shit.
You dare raise a hand to me?
I might have done it. I don't know.
Find him now.
That's gonna take
Oh, too bad.
forever to fix.
That's gonna be batless. We can kill them. Let them shoot the crappy tornado.
I need some help in here.
Simple.
Here now, we must stop
Simple.
Oh,
See?
wow.
That was all planned.
You would have worried if you knew what to do.
Oh, I'll just go ahead and fix that.
Now, for the glorious end of the run,
Epic.
I will deal the final blow.
Fine, I'll stop the time. Hope you enjoyed this quite broken look at Crash of the Titans.
Cross the line.
If you enjoyed, check out our YouTube channels, Twitch channels.
See, the time's not that bad.
When the estimate is just right.
You did it, Crash! Thanks, big brother!
Oh, gross. Get a room.
But now we have to stop the Doominator before it destroys Wumpa Island!
So, hope you enjoyed.
You simpletons! The Doominator cannot be disabled so easily.
Well, I could do it in seconds if I had my Transpalooper. Purple thingy? That's it! That's fantastic, Crash!
How How long have you had that in your pants?
For a very long time.
Well, thanks for the run, you two. Coming up is Metroid Prime. And we have a $10 donation from Vinitas. Vintius, my bad. I can spare $10. So can you. Please help to make this marathon as fruitful as possible. Love the Crash series, even though I only played CTR and Warped. Greetings from Germany. Quick reminder that we are saving the money for Save the Children, so get those donations in.
We are now reaching the finale of the very first ESA Germany. Next run is Metroid Prime 80% by Remy Demi. After that we have Quake Easy 100% by Sphere. And as the last run we will see Dune 2016 80% by Henny. Everybody, we're still $490 short of a 3K, but I know that we can do it. If you thought about donating, now is the time. We only have 3 runs left. We want to see the 3K for Save the Children. Get your donations in. Every dollar helps.